seeing as everyone's making their own videos, I might as well make my own. And the topic that I'm going to talk about is a topic that, well, if you know me, I've spoken about it before numerous times. Okay, I have my points. I have my pencil here. Excuse all the scribbling. Right. London transport. I don't know if anyone else feels the same pain, but when I get on the bus or I get on any sort of London transport, there's certain things that tick me off. And I'm going to talk in particular about buses. Trains, I've got a few issues with trains, but to be honest, I just want to get from A to B without like being stuck in one of the tunnels because I don't like it. Anyway, first, oh my god, this is the one that I'm probably going to spend the most time on. Alright, I'm on the bus, have my headphones in, listening to my baby, not troubling anyone. Okay. And then it says on the bus, going to Winston Way or something like that. And then someone presses the bell. Okay, fine. Obviously you're requesting to stop at the stop that you want to get off at. Clearly that is part of your destination. Okay. Then someone else presses the bell. Now, I can understand, I'll make leeway if you say, for example, have your headphones in, but even then if you have your headphones in, would you not be cautious and polite enough to look up where it says bus stopping? And if you're downstairs, if you're near the driver, you have bus stopping above, then you have bus stopping on his little gadgetry thing, then you also have bus stopping behind you, plus you also hear the noise throughout the bus. Fair enough if the bus doesn't make any noise, because I know the bus drivers sometimes turn it off because they themselves get annoyed with ignorant people. Now, there's been a couple of times, well, I say a couple, I mean frequently, I mean every time I get on a bus, that there's that ignorant person. And when I say ignorant, I mean they know full well that they can look at all the things that indicate that the bus is stopping at their particular stop. They can also listen out to see if their bus is going to stop at a particular stop, but they choose not to. They choose to be arrogant. Ignorant is the right word, sorry, arrogant is not the right word. Ignorant to the fact that the bell has already been pressed. Now, I was on the bus today, coming home, and I requested to stop at my stop. No one else could possibly press the bell now. A man right in front, I have to close my eyes, right in front of me. When I say right in front, I mean like this close. Well, you can't really, like that close, yeah. He watched me as I pressed the bell. He took out his headphone when I pressed the bell. He put back in his headphone and pressed the bell 3 times. 3 times. Alright, maybe you don't see no problem with that, but clearly I have a problem. I should get it sorted. Next one. When you sit down next to me. Okay, the bus is fully packed. Fine, sit down next to me. Obviously I look like a polite person, I hope. If I don't, if I look menacing, that's your loss, that's your bad luck, innit? But when you can clearly see that the bus is clear, there's no obstructions or other things in your path, and all the bus seats are there for your choosing, why would you then come and sit next to me? And not only sit next to me, but start conversation. Do I look like I need a conversation? I had my headphones in and you want to start conversation. I don't understand. Do I look like I need help? Do I look like I need a chat? Do I look like I need some company? No, I'm travelling on my own. I'm probably going to meet up with some of my friends or acquaintances. Henceforth, I don't need you talking to me. Secondly, when someone sits down next to you. Okay, I'm pretty robust myself, as you can see, clearly. But I'm aware of that. I could easily say I'm fat, okay? Okay? There's nothing holding back. But when people want to ignore this fact or even put themselves in denial, that's when things go terribly wrong. Because they come and sit down next to me. Me, who I've already told is robust or voluptuous or fat. Comes and sits down with thighs bigger than mine, hoping that they can sit on the one seat next to me. And there's still other seats available, but they could not be asked to move down because I chose the nearest seat to the front. Rage. That's all I have to say, rage, because clearly you can understand my predicament. Oh, and when people are ponging, I don't know whether the shower broke this morning or the water froze up because Britain's weather is catastrophic. I don't know. But sort it out. Sort it out. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot get on public transport and smell the way you do. It's not nice. It's not nice for my nose. It's not nice for other people's faces because they have to scrape their faces and look that way for the rest of the day. You start people off with a bad day. That's not nice. And the particular smell is of piff, food, weed. Why? Why are you going to smoke an illegal substance, get on the bus and sit down next to me? Okay, that's what I thought. Next point. Pretending to lose your oyster. I've done it before, once. I won't do it again. I won't. I refuse. If I have not got an oyster, or if I haven't got some way of paying for my transport on the bus, I should not be getting on the bus. I have two legs for a reason. I was designed to walk. It's a privilege, not a right, that we get on public transport. I think that's what people are forgetting. And I could so easily walk to wherever it is that I need to go. Don't pretend you lost your oyster. Don't do it. Don't do it, because you frustrate not only me, but every single other person on the bus. Especially when we've all got destinations that we need to get to a particular amount of time. I'm looking at my back here, I'm thinking, yeah, I've got 3 minutes to get there, 3 minutes to get there, I'm gonna get there. If I stop at this stop, stop at the next stop, and then stop at my stop, cool. 3 minutes, 1 minute for each time. About 30 seconds to wait at that stop to pick up people, drop off. You take up all my 3 minutes and more. You must be sick. You must be sick. Oh, loudness. Get on the bus with your goons, with your pals, with your friends. Yo, we say, man. Oh my days. You see the other day. How are you speaking louder than my music that I've got in both my ears? And they're in their headphones. They should suppress the noise outside. Any environmental or background noise should be suppressed, but yet I can still hear your voice prominent in my head. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. How does that work for you? And then when people come to look at you now, you want to stare back. You want to look back in anger. Why? Why? You're the one that's making a nuisance on public transport. You're the one that's making noise. I don't understand. If people are looking at you, it's only because you're drawing attention to yourself. But is that not what you wanted when you were shouting barbarically, like some sort of primitive Homo sapien? I don't know. Right, comment, like, subscribe. Twitter is @JJGoon, which is spelled across for you now. Like my Facebook page, Gooniish Photography, that's below. GOONIISH photography. Yeah, and if you had a cat, then it ate a goldfish. Had a nice meal. Good day.